What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, August the 1st. We're going to tell you about a big event that is coming up this weekend. And I'm going to introduce you to the lady who is all excited about it, Connie Shay. Good to have you here, Connie.
Thank you, Paul. It's great to be here.
And you brought along with you Glenn LUDKTE.
That's
right?
correct.
Good to have both of you here.
Thank
you.
Now,
let's start first of all with Glenn, the Fayette Festival of the Arts. What is that?
Well, it's an annual event. It's been going on for 20-some years. And the only thing that was a damper was a taste of the COVID for a while. Mm-hmm. But we have anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 people come.
Yeah, you do. And you have music. Mm-hmm. You have food.
All kinds of things going on there. We have Show Me Brass, Just Friends, the Columbia Community Band, another group called Ramblin' Jam, and then Grace Doolin's going to close up the program with music. And
now they're going to be playing in the gazebo, right, or the bandstand?
Right, they'll play in the bandstand except for Columbia Community Band, which will set up in front of the courthouse steps.
Yeah,
they're such a large group.
And you know, if people have not been to Fayette, if you've not been to Fayette yet, you really should go because it's almost like a step back in time. Mm-hmm. The square in the city, it's like you're stepping back into the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. Mm-hmm. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's a wonderful small town.
It is.
And across the square on the west side is the new construction of a new dormitory and commercial space for Central Methodist University, and that'll help bring more life down to the downtown core, which would be very nice.
Now, besides the music that you have going on all day, there'll be food, right?
Lots of food, lots of vendors, everything from the snack kind of things you like to have off the street, like the snow cones and popcorn and all those kind of things.
Yeah, hot dogs and hamburgers.
Right.
All the summer food.
Right. All the summer foods will be there. It's a wonderful place to be able to have that. And lots of places to sit down, lots of things. You can enter raffles. And some of the main things that are on the square, there's a walking tour of Fayette and of the courthouse and the mural that's upstairs in the courthouse room. And we also have a car show, and we have the pets organization Paws, which has animals that people can see and find out about adopting animals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to mark that on your calendar. It's Saturday, August the 5th. August the 5th.
That's correct.
Now, there's something else that's going on that day, just right up the street, and Miss Connie Shay is going to tell us about that because you kind of you had the whole thing there.
Yes, we're going to have our annual quilt show. And as you mentioned, Fayette is celebrating their 200th birthday. And so the bicentennial celebration is going on at the same time. So in reference to this bicentennial, our theme for our show this year is Granny's Attic.
Granny's Attic.
Granny's Attic. So we will have the stage at the church. It's at Lynn Memorial Church, which is a beautiful sanctuary, gorgeous in itself, and you put better than 100 quilts in there, and it's breathtaking. Mm-hmm. And the presentation up on the stage will be Granny's Attic. And we have quilts. I know there will be one from 1850, because I have one that's my great-great-grandmother's I'm taking. We'll have quilts there down through the ages.
And you know, you walk in there, and Saturday's going to be a hot day. You walk in there, and you've got those beautiful quilts. The church is air conditioned, and it's like kind of like you've stepped into a different world for a while.
Yes. It is absolutely breathtaking. And one of the things that we have that I think this year we're going to have more than 20, 25, we are, Peacemakers are very active in the Quilt of Valor program, and we borrow those quilts back, as many as we can get for the first of the year. We've given out 65, and I think we'll probably have 20 or 25 of them back. So at the back of the church, we have this big display of nothing but the Quilt of Valor quilts, that is a really nice display to see too. But then we'll have quilts, as I said, down through all the ages.
Yeah. How long does it take, both with the Festival of the Arts and the Quilt Show, how much time is put in to organizing all this?
A lot. A lot. Well, for instance, Thursday night I will be at the church with 2 or 3 others, and we reorganize all the chairs to get it all set up, getting ready for the quilts. Friday I'm there by 8 o'clock receiving the quilts, and I usually don't get away till 5 or 6. Normally I'm there from 7 to 5 on Saturday, but this year I'm taking a sabbatical because of the bicentennial. And one of the things that Glenn didn't mention is we have a time capsule we buried 50 years ago.
And you have something in that time capsule,
I have 3 envelopes in there for my 3 children, but right now I am the repository for all of them. When we dug the old time capsule up, I collected all the contents from the capsule, and I have them all organized, and at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, we're going to be giving out those to the people.
Okay, now when was the time capsule dug up?
It was dug up, probably a month or 6 weeks ago. We dug it up early because, first of all, to get the equipment in the courthouse with people is a liability.
Okay, so where's the time capsule buried?
In the courthouse yard.
In the yard?
Inside the courthourthouse wall. We have the stone wall around, and it's buried inside the wall.
Inside the wall of the
courthouse? Well, not the wall, but beside the wall, inside the grass.
Retaining wall.
So it was buried how many years ago? 50 years ago?
50 years ago, and I was there.
Okay, so when you dug it up, was everything in it in good condition?
Yes, we had a concrete vault we put it in, and it did not crack or leak. However, it did have a problem with condensation, and so things were damp. They were not, nothing was, the only thing that was ruined were somebody put just black and white pictures in with no protection, and when I dried those out, the image just turned to white powder. But the envelopes, we have 70 envelopes from all the individuals that put them in.
So when it was put in there, well, you didn't think about it at that point, but putting little salt packets in there to absorb the moisture.
That would have been great, or just wrapping them in plastic. The things that were wrapped in plastic did well.
Okay.
But we're going to hand those out on that day, too. So you can go to the quilt show and get cooled off. There will be a shuttle between the quilt show, the art show, and the square.
Will there be another time capsule buried again?
Yes. We are collecting envelopes now, and we're going to bury it, and we're learning from what we learned from this one how to make it better. Don't think I'll be here for the next one, but 2073 I don't think I'll make.
I'm looking for.
Mark it on your calendar, okay? It's coming up the Saturday, August the 5th. Everybody is invited to attend. There is fun for
fun for all ages.
Right, and it's a kind of a step back in time.
It is. It's going to be a great thing, and I'll even be in my prairie dresses.
Okay, the Fayette Festival of the Arts. You can check it out at www.fayettefestival.org. Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you, Art, for having us. I appreciate it.
Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.